Hello everyone. Today you are going to know about how to write effective resume. Right? Every person in our life, everyone in our life, we dream about getting a good jobs. We dream about to placing a good in the good companies. So many of the students or many of the young graduates or the freshers, we can say, they do the mistakes when they write the resume. So having a soft skills or having a hard skills or having your technical knowledge is everything okay, but how you display those things in your resume is very important, because it's just it's like a door which opens for you for an interview. It's like a door where it creates an impact in the recruiter's mind, and it's everything what you wanted to display. Right. So what we are going to discuss in this series of resume writing is what is resume and what are the main objectives of resume. So actually, what actually resume is, what is CV, curriculum vitae, and what are the main objective of writing a resume. What you wanted, what you want to achieve, or what you wanted uh, uh, to achieve in this your life. Right. So next is, every resume is having a unique structure. So those things we are going to learn, right? So here we are going to discuss the second point is golden rule of resume writing. What is your golden rule when you are writing a resume? What you have to remember? Those things we are going to discuss. Next, structure of the resume. What structure will explain about you? Every structure is having every stage. Suppose example, if a candidate is a fresher, they are having a different structure. If a candidate is inexperienced, they are having a different structure. If a candidate is trying to change the job field, they are having a structure. Overall, the structure means what you are going to display first, how you are going to display it in your resume, whereas in one look or in one glance, how a recruiter will understand your qualities, your abilities, your skills, your knowledge, everything. So this is what you are going to learn in the structure of the resume. Next, how you are going to write work experience or job descriptions. Many experienced people, they don't know how to display the work experience, what all they achieve in their work life, what are the goals they set or they had fixed before joining the particular company, and what are the goals they have achieved after joining that company. Or if you are fresher, how to write a job descriptions, right? So this is what you are going to learn in this video. Next, writing about professional training and certifications. This is a latest one, whereas everyone is having a certification courses after completing their degrees or the PGs after graduations. So everyone is having their own certifications. And suppose a software, they are having some separate core certification. Suppose any non-technical courses, they are having other certification courses. So how to display your certification courses, whereas the recruiter will understand, yes, you are having the skills what they are trying for, or to whom they are looking for. Yes, you are the correct candidate, where we can call you for the interview, not hire you, call you for the interview. Next, how to display your strengths and weaknesses. Many of the people do the mistake here, that we are going to discuss what how to write the strengths, what to write in the strengths, what vocabulary you have to use, what are the how to write the weaknesses, and how to cover up the weaknesses. Right? Everyone is having the weaknesses, how to cover up. Next, professional achievements. If you are an experienced candidate, you can write the professional achievements. If you're fresher, you can write what are the things you have, whatever the achievements you have achieved in your during the college life. Next, 8 point, you are going to learn about what you should know when you write your resume. Many of the people, they just randomly check in the Google, and they go on writing the formats what they get in the Google. Yes, of course, you might create a resume, but you might not create an effective resume. To create an effective resume, again, you have to know some skills of writing a resume that you are going to learn in this series of the videos, right? So today I'm going to discuss only two topics, the top two topics. In the further videos, you're going to get all the topics. Next, how to use the language. What are the vocabularies you have to use, how to use the language, what kind of language settings you have, like language setup you can do in the resume writing, and what are the do's and what are the don'ts while writing the language. Next, we are going to have some sample resumes, we are going to discuss some sample resumes, as or as you learn about structures of resumes or different structures we are having in the resume, those structures we are going to discuss. Next, what is cover letter and what is the importance of cover letter, what a cover letter can do, can additional advantage to the resume. So without wasting our time, let's go into the resume. To say in the simple words, resume is a document, or resume is a file where it displays a summary of your all the capabilities, abilities, education, experience, skills, your personal details. So it should have some structure, it should have some relevant matters, it should not be overloaded with the more data, it should have a proper way of writing, right? So resume is a document, it displays about your abilities, your education, your work experience, your skills, your knowledge, your core knowledge. All this relevant data is added up into one sheet or on paper, one document, and it is sent to the recruiter, those who are going to hire the jobs, or those who are going to hire the employees after giving up the ads, right? So why it is very important to write a resume, this you should know. Nowadays, in this present generation, for one job there is a ratio of minimum 50 to 100 candidates. Example, we can say, not exactly example, we can say for one job there are 100 candidates, those who are applying for the jobs. So as an HR, how they are going to sort out the resumes? They cannot read each and every word or line of the resumes, they just have an overlook. If the candidate is having a display in the proper resume, they will get a call from the company. So getting a call is our objective. Getting a call for an interview is the main task of writing a resume. So this is what you have to know. A good resume will get a calls from the company. A bad resumes will keep on making you wait in the world, keep on you making to wait to get a dream job, or keep on making you to wait for the long time to get a calls for the job. Many students, freshers or experienced, they send the resumes, they forward the resumes, they use the websites, recruiter websites, and they just post the resumes. Why they are not getting called? It's just because of the proper format of the resume, right? So now, what is the main objective of resume? What is our objective of resume? If you ask me what is the objective of resume, I frankly say, I just simply say, to get a call from the company, to get a call from the recruiter, right? So here our objective should be very clear. When it will clear, when it will get clear, our objective, when we display our data into the proper format, right? So here what we are going to do is, a successful resume or a excellent resume will get a success, or excellent resume will may get a calls from the companies, right? Here the four things what we have to observe in the objective of resume whenever we are writing any resumes. So here, first and foremost, is profession or the job title. What profession you are, or what profession you are looking for, what is the job title we are looking for. If you are getting confused, or if you are randomly like selecting yourself, no, whatever the job I get, I can do it, whether it may be high profile, the low profile, or the middle range. No, you just set clearly what kind of job titles you are going to apply for. And when you select a profession or the job title for what position you are going to apply, you will get clarity what standard you have to use in your resume. This is first and foremost thing. Second is, after selecting a job title, you will get to know what kind of skills you need, right? So you have to identify what skills you are having, what skills you have to update it. So you have to keep on updating your skills, identifying your skills, analyzing your skills, and keep on upskilling them, keep on learning them, keep it continuous learning, or keep it continuous a process where you can identify and modify the skills. Why I'm saying this point, identified skills, is because many of the times a good resume can make you to get a call from the company, but after going to the interview or after going physically, what you are going to do is you are going to display your skills, you are going to execute your skills. So here before going to interviews or before writing a resume, identify your skills and write the particular skills what you are expertise in, right? Next, position to which you are applying. Yeah, don't get confused. Job title and the position. Job title means what category, position means exact position what you are trying to achieve it or what you are going to apply it for, right? As a freshers, you might get a little bit confused what positions we are having in the organizations, but just have a research on yourself, what skills you are having, and try to find the position, right? Next, an offer. What offer can make you to think is, while writing a resume, you just expose yourself in a piece of paper, your skills, your knowledge, your experience, or your achievements. These all things are exposed in the piece of paper or exposed in the document, right? So while you are writing a resume, you have to create an curiosity in the recruiter's mind. Yes, he or she is going to do something miracles in my company. So these kinds of vocabulary you have to use. So this is what about objectives of resume. Next year, instead of contemplate, for example, opt for thing or used to do, or what to do, what not to do, or do's or don'ts. So as I said, always be clear, be specific. Always be specific what you want in your job profile, right? So what you have to do here is always be specific, specific with the position, specific with the salary, specific with the all the things, whereas you can get clarity and you can write the resume. Next, company achieve its goals. What you, and at end of the day, company wants an employee who achieves good progress in the company, who leads the company into the good position, who makes the company into the proud moment in the society, who brings the profits for the company, who brings the good projects for the company, who makes the company as a proud for getting in the society. So what you have to do is, you can write some of the goals what you are going to aim for the company for the next 5 years, or for the next 2 years, for the short term. For long term, you can go for next 5 years, what you are going to do for the company. Next, use facts. Don't use the things randomly. What are the facts? Use those facts, right? So possibly, like some small example I will say using facts. One of the candidate has written, I am a very fast learner. So what the recruiter done is, chalo, come on, I will give a piece of paper, just go on reading and just tell me after 2 minutes. So what is mean by fast learner? He asked the question to the candidate. So he was unable to answer it. So what I'm trying to explain here is, don't fill up the things just to fill up the document, just to fill up the paper, just to know what are the facts about yourself, what are the facts in your life, etc. Right? These are the do's what you can do for the resumes. What are the don'ts? Do not bark or use subjective language in your resume. Don't use subjective language, right? Your goal should not be personal, as I said just now, what you are going to do for your company. And you don't use complicated language. By using the complicated language, what happens? The recruiters will get confused. Use the simple language, best language, moderate language. Don't use the high level language, right? So these are the do's and don'ts of writing a resume. Coming to the what is the golden rule of writing a resume? Golden rule. See, whenever we say gold, it is having some value. So whenever we write a resume, it should have some value, right? So put yourself into the recruiter's shoes. Suppose example, you are the company owner, you are the recruiter. What you are expecting from the candidates, what you are expecting from the people or the job seekers. You think about that position. You be in that position and think what you want from the candidates, those applying for the job, what kind of employee you want in your company. So you put yourself into the shoes of the recruiters, whereas you can know exactly what they want. Next, use your resume to tell them what they need to know, not what you want to express. This is very important. Always what they need to know, you write it. Don't write what they want to know or what you want to express to them. So be very clear. Recruiters just see the resume, see the document. If they find what they are searching for, you're not giving a data to have a browsing or to have a look over to the recruiters. Always use your resume to tell them what they need to know, right? Very clear. Next, use your resume in a way where it will open the doors for your interviews, for your jobs. So this, as I said, getting a job is having different stages. The first and foremost stage is your resume, right? Next, what you should use in your golden rule is your experience summary. If you are a fresher, you can use your intern experience, or if you're not having an intern, you can use what are the achievements you have done or what you want to do, right? How many years experience you are having? If zero, it's okay, no problem. Just write intern experience, where you have done the intern, what you have learned, what you want to be. This is my professional experience, this is what I want to do in my life. Yes, they want the enthusiastic people, they want the curiosistic people, they want the dynamic people, those who always involve in themselves, right? Next, your general experience. Suppose more specific skill, be clear about more specific skills, what you are focused towards. If you're not focusing these things in your resume, they generally, by seeing your resume, they will understand you are not so dynamic, you're just normal person. Though you're having plenty of knowledge, though you're a topper of the class, though you're a topper of the batch, it doesn't mean that you will be topper in everywhere. Though you're good in excellent in communication, though you are excellent in technical skills, your subject skills, but the recruiter will see what kind of data you are providing to them, right? Be clear. Next, final thing is your top achievements. Don't write each and everything in the resume. Golden rule is just have a career highlights, include some quantifiable changes or data. Don't write in 7th class, in 10th standard I have achieved this. No, you write major achievements. Be it very clear. Top achievements, I am saying. Example, social skills is there. I have led my team in my college to organize a cultural program. I have led my team to organize a campus recruitment program. I have led my team for the social responsibility. So all these things, what you are explaining in this experience, what you are explaining in these achievements is you are having a leadership skills. You are a good leader. So here, what you have to do here is you have to know what are the objectives of resume and what are the golden rule of the resume. In the next videos, you are going to learn the different structures of resume, different topics of the resume. So hope you like the video, share it, subscribe my channel for more videos on the skill development. You're going to get lots of videos on the interviews, skill development, all those things. And after completing 3 or 4 series of videos, you will get very clarity what kind of resumes you have to write within a short span of time. You're going to get a call from the recruiters, you're going to get a call from the companies. So all the best for writing exam. Sorry, all the best for creating your resume for the jobs, and watch my next videos to know more about structure of resume. Thank you.